Chapter 12. Pamela Montgomery. Pamela watched her daughter's rental pull into the parking space. Pamela slid further down into her car's driver's seat, which was parked in a clandestine corner of the parking garage. "She's home," Pamela said to Wiggins, a private investigator she had hired to follow Alex around. Wiggins called her the moment Alex left Ralph Stevens' mansion, but Pamela instructed that she not be followed. When Wiggins mentioned Alex was visiting the home of Ralph Stevens the night before, Pamela was ecstatic. Getting invited to such a high-profile director's home for a party or dinner was a major move. However, she became concerned for several reasons. The first reason was that Alex normally would have called to tell her about it. It was unlike Alex not to share major moments and events with her, particularly when they can have a huge impact on her career. The second reason was the fact that after making a few phone calls, she learned that Ralph Stevens was not in town last night, so clearly Alex couldn't have been there for a networking event. Finally, Alex spent the night at the house. This was particularly alarming because Alex hated not sleeping in her own bed. She only occasionally spent the night at Z's or Pamila's places, unless she's in a relationship, which she's not, because she definitely would have told me, Pamela contemplated. Besides, who would she be dating? Alexandra told me she and Jordan were not a thing. What's going on with my daughter? "I'll get back to you later," she said, hanging up with Wiggins. She waited in the car long enough for Alex to get inside and settled in, then went up to Alex's apartment. Pamela knocked lightly at the door, then used the emergency key to get inside. When she walked in, she could hear the shower running and saw Alex's purse and cell phone at the kitchen counter, along with a hoodie draped over the counter stool. "This is not Alexandra's hoodie," Pamela thought as she quietly reached for Alex's cell phone. Pamela saw a text from Damien to Alex, sending Alex an office address. She looked over her shoulder as she deleted Damien's message. She then moved to the thread of messages between Jordan and Alex. Pamela had to hold on to the counter to keep herself from falling. How could she lie to me like this, after everything we've been through? Closing out the text message screen and making sure to place the phone back just as she'd found it, Pamela slipped out of Alex's apartment heartbroken. Alex had had boyfriends in the past, but she was always upfront about it. Pamela always admired how Alex would break things off with a guy when things started getting too serious. Alex would always put her career first. But something about this felt different. Her daughter never kept these kinds of secrets, and the text messages between Jordan and Alex seemed like things were already too serious. Deciding that there was no way Alex would betray her, Pamela resolved that it must be Jordan's fault. She could understand why her daughter was mesmerized. Jordan was handsome, charming, and at the top of his game. But that's why all of the starlets in Hollywood were after Jordan. He could have anyone he wanted to play with and derail from their goals and careers. I'm sure Alex feels so special with Jordan gassing her up, but it's up to me to make sure she's protected. He's not going to play his little game with my daughter. As she got into her car, she dialed Wiggins. "Hello, Wiggins? Are you still outside of the compound?"
"Yup, I got pictures of Alex leaving from earlier, and I just got a few of Jordan leaving the compound. You want me to do another leak?"
"No. Send those pictures straight to me. We're not going to be doing any more of those leaks. But I want you to keep an eye on Jordan for me."
"You got it, boss."
Pamela buckled her seatbelt with tears stinging her eyes. She started out of the garage growing less hurt by Alex and more angry with Jordan. Picking up her phone again, she dialed a different number. She cleared her throat, wanting to sound happy and relaxed for this call. "Good morning, Damien. This is Pamela Montgomery. Can we have a quick chat?"